Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is part 22 of LMA Manager. Right, so we are on a losing streak again. What can you do about that? We'll have to try and make some changes maybe in the team. I think we need to take off Christian Aval. He really isn't improving the team in any way, shape or form. Maybe Stuart Pearce can help see us through the next couple of games. Oh, I do love it when Steam send me notifications that say that items on my wish list are on sale when it's Christmas time and I can't afford to buy anything for myself. System Shock, £22 down from 34. That's not a good enough deal. So sorry, Steam. Got to do better than that. Okay. Right. So let's take off Christian Aval for Stuart Pearce. Oh no, do you know what? That's pretty dumb though, isn't it? Because he's a left back. So it's, if anything, it's going to need to be like Potts. But Potts' form hasn't been great. Stuart Pearce's form has been good. But then swapping him with like A. Rogers, whose form hasn't been terrible, is kind of a bit harsh. So, do you know, I mean, Stuart Pearce, Potts over Christian Aval is still going to be better, isn't it? That's bad. It's exactly the bloody same. Oh man, this is the thing. This is where it's now such a tough decision. Okay, all right. Okay, what we got here? Physio at the hospital. 2 weeks, 1 week for Monka, Minto, but it doesn't matter because I don't really want to take off our current left back. Okay, fine. Let's move on. We've got 5 games left to go in this season. We tend to try and get 2 per episode, so let's see what we can do. See if we can get 2 out of this one. I'm sure we will, and see if we can get 3 out of the next one. If not, it'll be 2, and maybe the preparation for the new season ahead in that episode. Anyway, we'll get to see this unfold. So obviously we need to keep an eye on Everton and Chelsea because they're right up our butts. So our next game is Coventry then Arsenal. So we're a Coventry in the league. Wow, 4th. Okay. I still think maybe there's some changes that we can make to try and maybe improve the team. Maybe I should edit out the loading screens. It really wouldn't take me that long. And it might make things a little bit easier. It depends on what you think. You know, I mean, I'm always doing things. I mean, if you want to relive this experience like I do, how it would be exactly back then I'll keep the loading screens in. If you would prefer I take the loading screens out, I'm happy to do that because it really won't take me a very long time to do. So let me, if you fancy commenting, if you've even got this far in the video, then let me know what you want me to do. Loading screens in or out. I may even maybe put a poll. I'll do it now. See if I can get a poll going on Twitter. Oh no, do you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it later. I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be for you guys. Right. Okay. Let's take out. We got Sinclair. What's Sinclair's form been like? Oh, go away. Go away. I'll tell you what. In later versions of this game, in later years, they introduced quite a lot of quality of life improvements. See, I don't think our midfield's the problem. Our midfield isn't the problem. It's definitely the defence. And obviously, Holigan's not exactly setting the world on fire right now. His form. I mean, he's young. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, what do I do? I mean, do I permanently replace him with Ian Wright? Maybe I could do that. Right. So that will be the one change I do. Because I genuinely don't think midfield's the problem. It's defence, and obviously we're not scoring enough goals. I think the problem is that we're not scoring more goals than the other team. I think that's where the problem lies. I mean, don't you might want to correct me. Zongo ends in 2 weeks, which is really unfortunate because now he's not going to see the season out with us either. But then I knew that when I signed him. I'm pretty sure I would have commented on that. It just sucks. You know, we need money, we need players. So you never know. Maybe we'll get a cash boost next season if I'm still manager of West Ham next season. We'll see how it goes. I'm currently teetering on the edge of probably making the directors very unhappy with my performance at the minute because it was top half, mid-table, sorry, and that's roughly 13th place. Let me see. Stadium records. Contract length. Mid-table position, top 13. Here we go. See, managerial rating 45%, directors rating 41%. I think if it was bad, it would probably not be in, the pluses. So I don't think I'm in danger. I really don't. So that's not a bad thing. Maybe we can see next season through as well. But that's again. I want to, just let me know your thoughts on that. Because do you want me to go on to another season? Should I carry on playing this game until I get the sack, or should we move on to another LMA manager game? Maybe I know 2002 or 3 was mentioned. I think it was 3. Or anyway, West Ham v Coventry. One change made. Here's Zongo, the loanee, who's leaving in 2 weeks' time, so he probably don't give a fuck. Coventry 4th in the Premiership, West Ham 13th in the Premiership. Home advantage, West Ham? Probably not. Although, obviously, at Upton Park it used to be 1-0 Coventry. Well, the match between Tottenham Hotspur and West Ham in real life hasn't yet started. It's starting in the next 10 minutes. But we're 1-0 down here in the game that matters to us right now. One chop has just, scuffed that one too. I don't know. Maybe I could sell One Chop. Sell players like him and see if I can get a replacement. I mean, Di Canio's not going to last forever either, so he'll need to go. Just try and offload some of our older players and maybe replace them with players in their mid-20s, but then they're going to cost money that we just don't have unless we magically manage to sell these players for just more than they're worth, which isn't going to happen. It's gone wide. It started to look so promising with that formation change there, and those 2 wins. But now we've had 2 wins, 2 losses, and we're right back to kind of where we are. Left me scratching my head. How do you not shoot from there? You were right near the goalkeeper area. The goal area, even. The beauty of this game as well is that it's not that in-depth, so there aren't really many things to change that can really affect the outcome dramatically. It's not like Football Manager where, you've got just so many different sliders, you can change. There's literally only a few options on this. Obviously, that did get improved in later versions of LMA Manager. They did start to introduce more things and make it more granular. But this is very basic. But it was the first one, and this was one of my favourites. I think I remember playing the first LMA Manager on PS2 and just seeing that huge graphical leap, and it was incredible to see the match engine look so good. And obviously the very last LMA Manager game back in 2007 just looked absolutely unbelievable. And that was on Xbox 360. They did also release it on PC too, but I never played that one. That is a long throw. Was that a throw? That was ridiculous. That was almost like a free kick. Switching it from one end of the field to the other. There's not really a lot going on here. There's a bit of a midfield battle there, but here's Ian Wright, the one... Whelan still going right into... he's caused that to be parried away for a corner kick, but not really a great deal happens from corner kicks, thankfully. "60 minutes in, made no changes yet, but we're not looking like we're going to score either. So maybe a change should happen very shortly. Let's have a look at the form. Oh, look at Zongo. Oh, one shit player for another shit player. See, Di Canio's always in decent form. Carrick's in decent form. Can I cancel that substitution? Ian Pearce. Let's do them two for now. I do like a double substitution. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it almost looks at this point that the choice to continue on to next season is going to be taken away from me anyway at this stage, because we don't look like we're going to finish any higher than 13th, and if anything we could be looking at even lower than that. 10 minutes to go. Ian Wright skies that. Well, he doesn't sky it. He just goes wide. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, I don't know. Was that his form? Ian Wright's form. Alright, whatever. Apparently he's been playing really well, but I beg to differ. He probably won't be pleased with the fact that I've subbed him then if he's been playing well. There's Di Canio, and he causes that to be parried away, and Holigan has skied that. Not even close. Embarrassing shot. Here's Whelan again. Well, I mean, it was probably only the Coventry fans left in the stadium, to be honest. That's probably why it was such a loud cheer when they won. All the West Ham fans have already gone home. They probably went home at 1-0. They probably knew we weren't coming back. How did Everton get on? They lost 3-1 to Liverpool in that derby. So no danger of them taking us over yet. But obviously there's always Chelsea that can. Okay, I've returned with new information about Arsenal, who are top of the league, I believe. Oh, they're third. Sorry, Man United's now top. Leicester City second, Arsenal third. But look at that, though. There is literally 1 point between Arsenal and Leicester and Man United. It's unbelievable. These are on level points. Everton, yep, 39. Liverpool, wow. Liverpool in 15th. That's unbelievable. And Chelsea in 16th. I mean, this is just... These three here are just not accurate at all, but okay. Anyway, 39. Arsenal are next, and it's at Highbury. It's another real tough game that, it's just unlikely that we're going to get a result out of. Our next big match is to be televised. We'll be receiving 250 grand. Sweet. We've now got £7 million. So it's all looking good in that sense. But as much as I want to build a new stand, because it will benefit us in the long run, because it'll be the chicken run that goes anyway. Unfortunately, that'll be it. That's 9 million. We need players. Like, we're not going to progress if we're not. What's the point of getting a new stand if we're just going to be playing in the first division? You know. So let's crack on. Right, here we go. Arsenal already on the attack here. This is going to be a real third place versus top half, bottom half battle. This, I don't see any surprises coming. Full blown optimism there from me. Oh. Oh, what a save by Landreau, stopping Bergkamp there. It was a really close range as well, but they do get a corner. But again, I don't think we've really conceded anything from corners, to be honest. That's gone back out, and I think that's now to a goal kick from Matthew Upson. So he is a future West Ham player as well. Bergkamp. If we can keep it 0-0, that will be quite beneficial. At half time, what we got there? Is that a free kick? It's a penalty, and he's Ian Wright against his former club, and he's done it. Ian Wright, 1-0 West Ham. A penalty against a penalty and a goal against his former club. Unbelievable! You couldn't write that. And as you can see, he didn't tend to celebrate there. He just kind of walked away, and just went. Didn't want to cause a scene there. It's respectful to his old club. Sinclair, one shot, Zongo. What can Zongo do before he leaves? Can he become a West Ham hero before he goes? Getting a result against Arsenal, a huge win if we get this. Here's one chop now. Still, Ian Wright again. Oh, I tell you, this is going to be Ian Wright's story. This is his game. And here's our corner, but again, not even we do anything with corners. So what have we got, a penalty? Oh no, Ian Wright's nabbing, but don't get sent off, Ian, please. Keep it cool. Kanu, well done. Oh, over the bar, it's fine. Calm down. We got this. Bit of a tussle there, but no. It's always worrying when they get into the final third. If we can just keep going, Zongo. Go on. Yeah, keep going. Oh. And then they tackle us, and then the ball kind of pings around like a pinball on jet bumpers on a machine in the penalty box for a bit. But 1-0, I don't see any reason about making a substitution. They're clearly panicking because they've made a substitution. Oh, nearly doubled the lead there, putting this game beyond us, beyond them, even beyond out there. But no, it's always worrying. Almost. Oh, that was Vieira. Can we stop him? We did. Well done. I have started writing the script for the new King of Mortal Kombat as well, part 2. It's just, I knew if I started talking about something other than football or away from this game that we were going to concede. I've just got to stop talking about anything else other than LMA manager and football or taking my focus away from this game. So here's Ian Wright. Let's keep it. Go on. Oh, he's deflected it. Oh, how did he stop that? I mean, that was such a thunderous shot. That pile driver, that I just how he got his hands to that is beyond me. And now it's back at the other end. It's just all action here. It's no wonder why they wanted to televise this game. Zongo takes control, still Zongo. Zongo going all the way until he decided to just stop. Maybe he got tired. I don't really know. Is he tired? Well, not massively, but he just kind of stopped dead still. He just gave up. He just like didn't want to do it anymore. Don't know. Let's see. Form. I think the form of the entire team. I mean, fuck me. I mean, that says something, isn't it? The fact that Christian Val is like, you know, there, and the fact that he's actually performing better than Ian Pearce right now is unreal. Ian Wright, I want to keep on the pitch. So let's do one shot for Holligan. And Sinclair for Di Canio. The famous Liam double substitution, which has proven to be a success in the past. And it's very hard to kind of tell that I was being... Oh, my word! What a ridiculous goal from Ian Wright. That is absolutely sickening. You should be embarrassed, David Seaman. I'll take nothing away from Ian Wright, but that was an absolutely beautiful goal. It's from just like nearly the halfway line as well. Absolutely sickening. Half the away side, the fans need oxygen masks. They're going to be sick. Oh, it didn't last. West Ham fans stop singing already. However, still a draw would be pretty decent. So Ian Pearce is a central and right defender. So let's make that our final substitution for the day. Can we... Oh, that's dangerous. That is so dangerous. Oh, okay, that's fine. As I say, 2 minutes to go and we concede a free kick there. How stupid is that? But the referee's probably going to blow shortly anyway. Now, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that isn't a terrible result. 2-2. I'm happy with that. And it was Ian Wright who pretty much gave us that point. So take nothing away from that. That was absolutely superb from him, especially that second goal. Do you know what? Is it already too late? No, it's not, is it? I think I want to see the highlight of that second goal. I really do. Nice.
West Ham United were today looking to climb a...
Let's enjoy this together.
Good chance, but the goalkeeper did very well.
Well, what can I say? The cross in was good, but trying to head it from that distance, that's disappointing stuff.
I love these highlights. Next highlight, please. Oh, actually, let's move on here. So this was 1-1. I believe, and then this was 2-1. This was that sickening strike from Ian Wright. Let's see if it kind of replicates it quite nicely.
West Ham United then took the lead with this goal.
Well, they'll be extremely disappointed with this goal. A good advantage played by the referee here.
There he is, look.
Passes.
Oh, it was roughly from there.
With the shot, and I don't know whether he saw it late or what. But that's
oh, come on! It wasn't like that. Shut up. It was a much better goal than that. So tonight's also, just changing the subject massively, tonight's the Game Awards. Now, I know that it's probably a really tough job to nominate certain games, but I also wonder how many of like a lot of games that were released this year that these people actually played. Like, it seems to me that the games that have been nominated are the games that got the most attention out there in terms of reviews and stuff, because a game like Octopath Traveler 2, which is possibly one of the best games I've played this year, has been completely snubbed, and it has possibly one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in a game, and the game itself, like its story, its gameplay, everything is amazing. And how that hasn't been nominated for absolutely anything is just absolutely a crime. It really is. Anyway, we've dropped down to 14th place. That's that little rant over. And I think they said our next game was Middlesbrough. So we are really facing all the tough teams here. So look at that. They're now all on the same amount of points. Same amount of games played as well. Insane. So we are 35 games into the season now. 3 games to go. Interesting. Not long left. Really not long left. I wasn't sure if we were going to see this season out, but we are. We're definitely going to see it out, that's for sure. Right. Frank Lampard's recovered from injury and he's clear to play. So 3 games to go. Let's send this here, and we'll continue maybe the next 2 or 3 games in the next episode. We'll see how it goes. So join us for that next game. The next episode. It may be the last one of this season. So you don't want to miss it either way, surely, because we want to see whether or not we can break into that mid-table again. And we'll find out whether or not I do get the sack. So join us for the next one. I hope to see you there. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.